Welcome back to the StartVirtual podcast, the show where smart systems and skilled support help business owners scale with confidence. So today's episode pulls back the curtain on one of the most vital services we offer. What else? Of course, our bookkeeping service. So let's be honest, when it comes to your finances, trust is everything. And one of the most common questions we hear is, how do I know that the person handling my books is actually qualified and trustworthy? Well, today we're answering that head on. We'll walk you through how we recruit, we vet, we train, and we continuously support our bookkeeping professionals to deliver secure, accurate, and insightful financial support to you and your business. So before we start, I would like to introduce you guys to the fearless leaders that we have in here, the amazing leaders that we have in the recruitment side and on the training and quality side. I have here Den from our talent acquisitions team. Hi, Den.
Hello, everyone.
Awesome. And we also have here the one spearheading our training and quality for the bookkeeping service, Gigi or Virginia. Hi, Gigi.
Hi, good morning.
These two are playing a huge role in the day-to-day operations of StartVirtual, specifically for our bookkeeping service. And you've already met them in some of our episodes. I'm pretty sure if you've been following us since episode 1, they were already invited with some of our episodes. So feel free to go through all of our list of episodes, and you will definitely learn more about what they shared on those earlier episodes that we had. So let's start with the biggest question, and any of you can answer this, G or Den. Why do we take our bookkeeping recruitment super seriously? Why are we focusing so much on recruitment?
Sure, definitely. I would like to share, in recruitment's side. So definitely our team is committed to providing qualified VAs to our clients. Each candidate undergoes a thorough hiring process to ensure that we only select the best professionals to join our company. And at the end of the day, bookkeeping is not just a data entry, it's the foundation of financial clarity. Also, we don't just hire anyone. We carefully screen every candidate to ensure they meet all of our high standards. One wrong entry, one missed invoice, one miscategorized expense, and suddenly your business is flying blind. And we don't want that to happen, right? So we want to avoid that as much as possible. That's why here at StartVirtual, we treat bookkeeping recruitment with seriousness it deserves. And we make sure that all candidates we hire are well trained to meet our standards as well. Our commitment is to provide, quality work, confidentiality, and consistency to our clients because your books aren't just numbers. For us, they're the story of your business that we need to make sure we take good care of.
Totally agree. I love that. Yes, definitely. That's our commitment from day one, right? Quality is key. And we also care about their confidentiality. Definitely, these are critical information that we're gathering from them, and consistent, great performance. Meeting the deadlines with accuracy is definitely very important to us. Thank you for sharing that, Den.
Thank you.
Can you tell me more about our actual recruitment process? Please
Definitely. I would love to share that. The first part is what we call the talent sourcing, in which we start by sourcing candidates from trusted networks, accounting communities, and specialized platforms. We do organic postings on various hiring platforms such as JobStreet and LinkedIn, the well-known platforms here in the Philippines. We also post in different social media channels such as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and more. We definitely look for the best candidates with proven experience in bookkeeping. We always make sure that they are experienced so that they're not going to be overwhelmed once they already had the job. Also, one of the certifications that we're looking for is, QuickBooks, Xero, and then any other accounting fundamentals. Those are going to be a great additional documents they can present for their qualifications. And lastly, we also look for industry-specific knowledge such as real estate, e-commerce, service-based businesses, and more.
Sounds great. All right, so that's basically how we source our candidates. What are the other steps
Definitely.
throughout the whole process?
So we also have what we call the skills screening. We conduct technical assessments and interviews to make sure that we are getting the right candidates for the specific post, which is bookkeeping. During the interview, we assess their proficiency with various accounting software, like as I mentioned earlier, QuickBooks, Zero, and other accounting software to determine how easily they can adapt once they already have the job. So we also assess their current accounting knowledge through assessments with the help of Gigi's team. Thank you so much for providing us that awesome assessment. So we narrow down the candidates that we can hire to only hire those who are already skilled and knowledgeable in the industry.
G, can you tell us more about those assessments? What does the assessment cover, and what competencies are we looking for when we have them go through those assessments?
Yes, actually, what we did was we have these questionnaires that they need to answer, especially if since we are looking for bookkeepers. Of course, we should know that they really know how to handle books, right? What's debit and credit, how to record fixed assets in the book, how we record liabilities in the book. Those things that, kind of basic, but because there are some that, even though it's basic, they are forgetting their skills. So we know that these things needs to be assessed on them, because what we need here in StartVirtual Bookkeeping is really someone that we know we can trust with our clients' books. Especially
100%.
accuracy is very important on our end as
I
a
love that.
bookkeepers. Yes.
Thank you for developing that assessment. And I think that's important as well, as early as recruitment, because there are a lot of people, and I've experienced this because I also did recruitment before. A lot of people are really good with interviews, right?
Yes.
They can memorize and master, what to say. That would make them sound qualified for the role. But unless you test them and you have them go through these assessments, then you wouldn't really know if they're being honest or truthful to what they're sharing. Also, that's a good way to gauge the level of competency they have and qualification, how qualified they are basically for the role. So I love that. So great that we're doing that. Go ahead then. What's the next steps after that?
Yes, and lastly, we also have an additional part of the hiring process here in bookkeeping, in which our experts, which are our senior success managers or SSMs, conduct final interview just to make sure that they're going to be fit for the industry as well as the team that they're going to be part of, as well as checking basic knowledge in accounting, just to make sure that they're ready really for the itself.
I love that. Yes. Who knows better? Who would be a good fit aside from, of course, you guys, the recruitment team would already have an idea of what the basic things to look for. The best way to really gauge it is if someone from operations will actually be able to really evaluate them as well prior to even training them, right? That's great. So the next step, I guess, would be providing the training, right? And that is Gigi's kingdom. So let's talk more about that. So once they've passed the recruitment steps, they will be endorsed to you guys, I guess, for training. So how does that look like?
Yes, and of course, I want to thank first the team of Dan when they give us good trainees. They provide us a lot of them, more than 20, and that's good because we are seeing a lot of potentials during training. Okay, but of course, not everybody will pass. They will go with the training, and if we find that they're qualified for the technical skills, of course, because we are looking on those technical skills, capabilities, and detail-oriented person. That's very important in bookkeeping. So at StartVirtual, we know that bookkeeping is only as strong as the people behind it. So
100%.
That's why we put so much focus on how we train them, support our bookkeepers. And not only that, when a new bookkeeper joins us, they just don't jump straight into our client. We conduct structured new hire training, a program that gets them to use our accounting software, especially in our StartVirtual Bookkeeping, we use QuickBooks. So they are trained for that, the basics. We train them and equip them also with knowledge in specialized areas, like mentioned by Dan earlier about real estate, because we are catering to more real estate US
Yeah.
clients. So
We heard majority of our clients are really on that field right now, right? And we have a
yes,
specialized service we offer for real estate business owners too, right?
yes, that's correct. And that's why we give those trainings to them so that they are ready. Because even me, when I came in here, I never had experience with real estate, but I learned it here. And now I'm teaching them on how to do
Yeah.
bookkeeping with real estate.
And Tony's
Yeah.
been mentioning on the other episodes that, real estate bookkeeping is a completely different animal, that if you are really capable of doing that and overcoming all the challenges, especially if there's like joint ventures, I heard those are the more challenging ones. And there's a
Yes,
lot of joint ventures and stuff. And then you do way better, and it'll be much easier for you to work on other industries' books, right?
yes, that's correct. And it's kind of tedious having real estate bookkeeping. It's tedious, and we follow through different trainings as well. Once they get onboarded, it's just not the new hire training that they get trained, but we also do conduct upskills training in other lines of businesses of our clients, like construction, transportation, e-commerce. So the training doesn't just stop there. So ongoing education is built into our culture. So the team holds regular check-ins. We run quality audits also, as you know,
Love that.
right?
Yes.
And we provide coaching, skills training to keep
Right.
every bookkeeper aligned with our best practices. And we make sure that they're up to date with changes in accounting standards, US accounting standards. We follow GAAP, which is generally accepted accounting principles. So they're not just working hard, they are working correctly
Love
here in
that.
StartVirtual Bookkeeping.
That's the assurance that we have when they hire one of our experienced bookkeepers here in StartVirtual, that you can never go wrong with us, right? Because of all
Yes.
this. And there, you're right. I mean, on the actual meetings that I always join in every single week, we're always focusing our efforts in ensuring the quality of service. And so if there's any process improvement that we need to do, we always discuss that, how we make, our people's life easier and our clients' life easier at the same time, while ensuring that we are always providing top-notch support and quality of service. So love that.
Yes, that's correct. And the layered support that we have here, trainings, auditing, mentorship with our VA bookkeepers. So it actually gives both our bookkeepers and our clients confidence, right? So that
100%.
way our bookkeepers feel supported, and at the same time our clients know that they're getting the kind of clean, accurate books that they can actually trust.
Love that. Before we move on to the next topic that we want to talk about, then let's go back to recruitment just a little bit more. And you may also share about this, G, since you're kind of involved in the recruitment process as well. So, because you're giving direction to the recruitment team on what we're looking for, what the challenges are that we're seeing and stuff whenever there are people who don't make the cut during training, right? So, what are the usual challenges that then you guys experience when you're trying to meet your target of, say, 20 participants? What are the usual challenges that you are witnessing or observing?
Sure. Aside from the fact that some of our VAs are not yet ready because they don't have the necessary tools yet, so that's the pretty common reason for that. Some of them also most likely unresponsive. Some of them are not qualified with the skills that we're looking for. They need to have like an experience with accounting software from the past. We need to make sure that it's at least 2 years, as required by the operations, which I think is just it is fine, because that is something that at least they're gonna be easy for them to adjust if in case that they already have like an actual experience for it. Also, some of them are not able to pass the final interview with some reasons, and we totally understand that, because we know that our operations team are the best people who can identify the best VAs that can be part of their team. So those are the main reasons why they're not able to make it through.
And considering all those challenges you just mentioned, you guys are still able to meet the requirement, right? Right on
Yes.
schedule, which is great. But that sounds like a lot of time, a lot of effort wasted sometimes because you're already hoping and expecting that this person will qualify, but turns out that it's not the case. So just imagine if you are the one trying to look for a bookkeeper on your own, imagine all the hassles you'll have to go through. So don't
Yes.
go through that. Start Virtual's here for you, right?
Totally agree with that.
Now let's jump on with G. I mean, in training, what are the same question I have? What are the challenges that you experience with the trainees or the applicants while they're in training?
Yes, it's a wow for me because recruitment is able to give me 20 participants during training. But of course, like I said earlier, not everybody can pass because of
Yes.
the training.
And I
and
heard you're very strict, and that's good.
Oh, you heard that? Okay. So it's like this. So since the recruitment are having this tech check
Yep.
in the recruitment, and then if we find that they're not good with their tools, they need to be ready. Because if we do find them that their tools are not good during training, because they might be doing that when they are already onboarded, and we don't want them
Yes.
to do that, right? So
Exactly.
we'll have them leave the training, and then if they're ready, then they can come back. Another thing is, of course, like I said, not everybody can pass because of some technical skills, ability to analyze things, because
Right.
that's how
It's very
we
important.
train
Yeah.
people, because we should know how we are going to record these things in our book. So if I
Right.
don't see those kind of skills in the candidate, then maybe I can have them apply to our other LOBs like real estate or insurance.
Mhm.
But if they not qualify for bookkeeping. Another thing is, of course, we are in the graveyard shift. Other thing that as a challenge for us, because some of them they leave because they tell me that maybe it's not for them. They are not fit for graveyard shift. That's it.
Love that. Awesome. And these are really real challenges that you as a business owner or as an entrepreneur will delegate this very critical and important task would actually face, right? That there will be times that the person you entrusted to do your books may not have the right tools for it and would always be absent or late, and that's a problem you shouldn't be worrying about, because that's why you're actually hiring someone to do the job for you or the task for you, so you can focus on the more important aspects of your business. But if you're going to have to worry about looking for them or chasing after them during work hours, and you don't have the peace of mind that they're actually equipped and capable and willing and sincerely working on what needs to be worked on, that's peace of mind that you deserve to have. And you're right, same thing. I mean, training on its own is already very challenging. Like, you're not an expert in bookkeeping, let's admit it, because that's not your focus. That's not the business that you're running. So how can you be sure that the training you're doing or the instructions you're providing is actually the right instructions? So it's going to be hard for you to gauge that, and that can actually open more problems in the future than resolving the need to hire a bookkeeper. So might as well trust someone that are already experts in what they're doing, and that's what we exactly do. And like what I said, we have specialized training specific for the industry you're in, like especially if you're in the real estate industry, right? So we're experts. We can say that we're experts on the real estate world when it comes to bookkeeping, and that's where Gigi's team is good at when they provide the training or facilitate the training that we offer here in Start Virtual. So it sounds very overwhelming, I know. But that's exactly why you don't have to worry about it, because we have the whole Start Virtual team for you.
Every set of books is a business owner who's counting on us. So most of our clients actually tell us that they love their bookkeepers. I know you can attest to that.
Yes.
As
You go to our Trustpilot reviews, you'll find it out there.
Yes.
In our Google reviews, you'll see all of our reviews from our clients, always 5 stars. So yeah, I
Yes,
agree.
and we see that in the clients' satisfaction feedbacks that we
Yes.
receive, and I'm proud of our bookkeepers,
Super.
our
Yep.
VAs, because they're really very professional in handling their jobs, and it's kind of real for me, right? It's I'm proud to say that our bookkeeping is very good. They can trust us. And let me just share a quick story. Many of our clients come to us completely, stressed out. Of course,
Mhm.
it's their books,
Many
right?
times. Yep.
Books are messy, their cash flows are, unclear. And most of our clients, they sometimes come to us during tax deadlines to meet these clients and trust us to do their books. So, and they find that within a couple of months of working with Start Virtual Bookkeepers, everything turns around and the books get cleaned up. Cash
Love
flow
it.
reporting becomes crystal clear to them.
Right.
And when tax season comes, they have no problem at all.
Love that.
So that's the kind of impact that we want our bookkeeping team to give to our clients. So
Absolutely.
our clients aren't just getting accurate books, they're also getting back their headspace, their confidence, and the freedom, to focus on just running and growing their business instead of, worrying about their numbers right in their books. So we
100%.
handle those numbers for them, and we are on track with all of our clients' books.
Yep, it's the tedious responsibility, right? That
Yes,
not
it
everyone has. Especially if you're a business owner, your goal is really to grow your business, grow your
That's correct.
sales, right? Build an empire, basically. And we'll do the boring bookkeeping task for you with accuracy and meeting the deadline, right? That is even earlier sometimes. So, do you have any advice for business owners or entrepreneurs out there, G? What
Well, of course, if you're
yeah. Mhm.
of course, if you're a business owner, you don't need to struggle with your books. We're here to help you with that, and you got the right to be. A bookkeeping team that can handle your books. And I want to personally invite our viewers there, our clients, to schedule a discovery call with us. And this is where we take time to understand your challenges and see how we can help you. Here's the reassurance: our process ensures that not only we are keeping our bookkeeping serious, our skills, our bookkeeping team, they are skilled professionals. They can handle your books, and we don't cut corners. You'll be
100%.
matched with someone who truly and fully understands accounting standards and how to keep your business financially healthy.
Love it. So yes, if you're ready to delegate that bookkeeping task, especially with the upcoming deadline now, for
Yes.
those who needs extension, and the deadline is upcoming on October 15. If you need additional help, feel free to reach out to us through a discovery call. You can visit our website, startvirtual.com. Click the link in there that shows book a consultation or book a discovery call, and choose the earliest possible time that you are free to discuss your needs. And like what Gigi said, we will offer the right match for you in terms of the list of services that we have. So we'll take into consideration your actual business needs, your budget, how many transactions you have, what are the other things that you need help in as well, so we can offer the right solution to your business. So thank you so much. We've unpacked a lot in here. Thanks, G and Ben, for being here and for sharing a lot of great, information that will really be helpful for our viewers. And thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Start Virtual Podcast. If you found this helpful, share it with a fellow business owner and subscribe for more insights. Until next time, guys, keep your books clean and your business growing. Bye.
Okay, thank
Bye.
you.